This is a bit of a different look. Hi. Testing out some things. Specifically, the ability to stream to Facebook as well as the YouTube channel at the same time. So, Hank is here for this, and I'm very happy about that. So, I can see your comment clearly because I've responded to it, and that is fantastic. What happens if we go, hey, Michael, hello again. Ooh, if I click show on stream, what happens? Ooh, there's your comment. Hide from stream. Show on screen. All right. Show on stream. David says Facebook works. Well, that's cool. I really wish I had something to share. But then again, when I do these things, I generally wing it. So that's what we're doing now. Have you guys seen the new little model? I haven't named it yet, but I have a couple that I'm leaning toward, and that's good. Heading in a direction. I don't know if it's the right direction, but that's okay. Let's see. What happens if I click? What does this do? Okay, that's just my destinations. That's fine. So far, the only comments are from the Facebook channel, but that's fine. Quite frankly, the YouTube channel has been pretty dead. Literally dead. For now. There's going to be a series of videos on the YouTube channel where we're talking about the guitars that are in the front room at a house. Those are all, not all, but primarily guitars that I've built over the years. They're generally things, well, they're not generally things that I've saved. They are things that I've saved. And Martin says, it has nice cuts. Thanks, Martin. It has cuts, but no butts or coconuts. So there's that. So there's this, when my buddy Rodrigo was in town with his family, Isa, his daughter Isa and wife Vero, they were in town after NAMM, and we hung out and had a lot of fun, and we recorded a fair amount of video. And one of the things that I wanted to do, because Rodrigo's pretty good with video, and he would actually edit it, so that's nice, is to kind of talk about those guitars. And hey, Rodrigo's here. I'm just talking about the videos we shot while you were here. So we thought that it would be cool to talk about each of those guitars. It's kind of like a Sully history lesson, so to speak. And Rodrigo was kind enough to start chopping those videos up into little segments, and we will be posting that shortly. I was about to record like a little intro for the YouTube page about it, but I didn't have a tripod here, and I didn't want to like hold my phone and go, hey guys, how's it going? I do that here. So there. Thrash Metal Man says wave. What else? Yeah, so we've got Rodrigo was kind enough to chop off some of those videos. I've seen a couple of them, and which is good because right now there only are two. Two is a couple, I believe. Isn't that exciting to know? So that stuff will be going on the YouTube channel pretty soon. So like I said, I'm going to do a little introduction video for it, just to kind of... Oh, David, thank you. Oh, okay. And so Thrash Metal Man is also posting from the YouTube channel. So we are. I can show your your comments. Well, that's cool. You know, this is quite frankly something I've wanted to do for a really long time. When I first started doing the Breakfast with Sully videos on the Facebook page, I had wished that at the time there was a way to send it to both. Now there is, and that's cool. Got any new cool guitars in the works? Says asks Thrash Metal Man. Well, I hope so. That is my vocation to make guitars. So you know that's one thing with the YouTube channel. Since I stopped doing the Sully's Guitar Garage videos, you know the channel died, and I stopped doing those videos for a few reasons. One, it was really time consuming, and number two, it really wasn't in line with where I wanted things to go. So I had to kind of change some things up. And as a result, that, like I said, that channel died. So I am going to make a more concerted effort to bring these things back. And, you know, with something like this website that I'm using to stream to both, that might not be such a pain in the ass anymore. So I guess that means that the YouTube channel can also get the same exciting yammering from me as I eat some sort of breakfast on the weekends. But to answer your question, Mr. Thrash Metal Man, if that is your real name, and I think it is, please visit, don't be a stranger to at least follow on Instagram. If you're not a Facebook person, that's cool. I get it. Because I'd like to think we have a fair amount of cool guitars in the works. Most recently shared on the Instagram page and on the TikTok page, our buddy Ryan Sponge Brick, who paints for ESP, he's shot some stuff for us from time to time, and I've got a lovely client who wanted to have some sort of splatter paint job in like a Miami Vice themed color palette. And he was a fan of like the ESP Jawbreaker paint finish, which I am also a huge fan of that. And I figured, well, if we're doing that sort of thing, let's hit up Ryan and see if he would be able to do a Jawbreaker kind of thing in that color palette. He is, and he's doing it right now. And he sent me a video yesterday of the guitar in the booth, so I had to share that, and it's dope. Kyle, it's I know it's your guitar. It's gonna be hard to let that one go, but I will, because that's the whole point of these things. I do have some guitars that I keep, like this one, the 622. I kept it. I wasn't going to, but it kind of worked out that I did, and I'm glad that I did, because I have literally taken this to a few different continents this past year. So that's cool. This has been to Santiago, Chile. We've got the hashtag Senora on there. And it's been to France. So I need to do something to mark that occasion. And it also reminds me of my sweet ass first BMX bike with the Diamondback sticker, which is dope. So, and the JB is for Jeff Beck, because he was the greatest. Vintage 27 Guitar says, your channel is the first YouTube guitar channel I ever watched. At the time, you were the only show in town. You know, thank you. I think that, well, that's nice of you to say. And I appreciate the people that watch those old videos, and it's nice. Sometimes I'll meet people at NAMM and say things like, oh, I used to watch your videos. And I'm always like, really sorry if that's why you're here now. But I do appreciate it nonetheless. So thank you. The Silver Street, yes. So having this will give me the ability to broadcast to two places at once. That's dope because, like I said, I always wanted to do that. And in some of the early Breakfast with Sullies, I would have two phones going, one broadcasting to YouTube, one hashtag Madame. Yes. I remember you restoring a Les Paul Studio. Yeah, it's funny that guitar. Once I finished it, it was fine and it worked the way that I wanted it to. But the intent of that guitar was to be like, this is going to be the Les Paul that I'm going to keep. It's going to be, this is going to be the one. And in a sense, and so like, gosh, I don't know. I think within 6 months of completing it, I sold it. Just because, I was done with it. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. But it really taught me why I didn't bond with the Classic American single cut. And it led me down a path that really led to where things are now with the 71 model. And so I think, that guitar certainly has a huge part in the Sully Guitars history. Like I said, I don't have it anymore. Otherwise, we probably would have talked about it in this video series that Rodrigo and I did while he was here. But so we went through some very old Ravens, some not so old Ravens. We went through the 71 history. I did save 3 of the first 5 71s. And so we kind of talked about that. And we talked about Stardusts and the other guitars that were all there. I think we'll find out. We'll find out together. We'll get through this and it'll be okay. Yeah, so this is cool, and I'm happy about this. I'm going to stop yammering on. But those of you who thought maybe I died on YouTube, I promise that did not happen. Just been really busy building guitars, building Sully guitars, which are really the only ones that I care about. I don't really mean that. I mean, I do, but I don't mean that to be. I don't know. That's just my primary focus. So that's where we are. Some of those videos I think are still there, but not a lot of them are gone. But let's move forward, shall we? Yes, I think so, and I think that this will be the way to do it. Yeah. Well, and thank you for Ash Metal Man. Doing streams again. And I get it if you're not a Facebook guy, but if you are, go to the Sully Guitars Facebook page because there's been years worth of streams. Dinner with Sully. Yes. It's dinner's happening. The preparations are happening. We're having salmon this evening. And I feel good about it. So yeah. All right. Well, I think this has been a nice little thing. We'll do more of these. Those of you on the YouTube channel that are kind of getting reacquainted with yours truly, like I said, there will be more. We'll do this stuff on a more regular basis. And I haven't forgotten about you. I've just been busy. And so the next batch of Conspiracy Series guitars are going to be announced very soon. And I'll also explain what the Golden Ticket is all about, because that's something that I've always wanted to do as we've been doing these Conspiracy Series runs. And we're finally going to do the Golden Ticket thing that I wanted to do since then, and that's going to be fun. I wonder what that's all about. So until next time, which could be in 20 minutes, nobody knows. I'm going to leave you for now, but I hope I live on in your hearts. That got a chuckle out of Mrs. Sully, which is great. So that's pretty much my stated goal in life. So I will talk to you later. Nice to see you again. You look lovely, and I know that you were maybe wondering if you were really pulling that outfit off. You are? Well done. See you later.